Welcome to another 501 Witty podcast. I'm one of the hosts, Clyde III, aka the Phoenix.
JD Hill, what's up, what's happening, what's good? Welcome to 501 Witty.
Bobby Tams, man, y'all know what it is. I've been on a little hiatus for a minute, but I'm back. I'm back in the building.
For good reason though, you put in that work.
Putting in that work, man, getting that money.
Like I always need your photography done. See that man over there.
So just got done with the portrait challenge, what, about an hour?
Yeah, about an hour or so.
Yeah, man, that was pretty fun, so y'all be looking out for the results on that.
And with that said, make sure you subscribe, follow, support all the people that you see on this particular panel. But hey, enough about us. The man of the hour. Man, tell the people who the fuck you are and we'll go from there.
Hey, SeJames Humphrey, born and raised in Little Rock, Arkansas, writer, director, producer, actor, writer, director, producer.
Slash.
Yeah. Just shot a narrative feature film, not a short. Got it on major platforms right now. It's worldwide on Tubi, Amazon Prime. Check it out. Nice Guys Finish Last, romantic comedy. You're gonna laugh your ass off, I'm telling you. Check it out.
But before we get to that though, let the people know what inspired you to just go this route. Because everybody, you could have done anything in life. You chose to be, like always, in creative field, arts and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What made you make that decision? What inspired you to go that direction, filmmaking?
Bro, I I can go all the way back to the beginning from my elementary school. They always focused heavily on the arts. I still really consider myself shy, but
What elementary school is this?
Mitchell Elementary.
Oh my! Shout out to Mitchell.
Yeah. So that's where I learned to get my, I got my confidence in speaking in front of people, getting up and doing stuff. But as I got older, I don't know what it was. It was something about me. I noticed that no matter how much I try to hide from the spotlight, that motherfucker got brighter. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how, as us, we trying to be cool and chill. We go to the back of the class.
Yeah.
And, hell, it just got to the point where I was like, no, you come sit at the front. Right. So I just got to the point like, I'm going to sit up at the front so they don't even call me out in front of everybody. And then if they need somebody to do something, I got to a point to where by the time I was in college, I'm like, fuck, let me go raise my hand because I promise you they're going to call on me, it seems like every time. So, I that's just how that went. And then, I started doing some, just taking bullshit and taking some pictures. And people was like, man, you photogenic. And then they started booking me for photo shoots. Next thing you know, I did a local magazine, Arkansas Bridal Magazine. That motherfucker still in. That was 10 years ago. This is still doing, they still talking about that. Then after that, they started like, man, you ever consider acting? And I'm like, shit, I ain't scared. Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, and then I did a stage play. I did a movie first, and then I did they was like, I want you to do a stage play. Did a stage play. And then I got with the agency, Inc., and I started booking commercials, auditions for movie roles, booked a couple movie roles here locally. But
So you take commercials now. You want to talk like the people who do the hand commercials? That's my hand. That's my hand. That's my foot.
I'm gonna say who's in there, man. Yeah, so like literally, I promise you, it's crazy. Like right now, you can be watching TV. It's about 5 commercials that you will see my face in, like right now in rotation. So, I started booking, and it was funny. I did a commercial, man. I had got a new job. They had took me all the way out to Georgia for this training, and I was smart. As soon as I got in this, they had us like in this dorm room. So as soon as I got in the dorm room,
all right, what kind of training was this, sir?
That was law enforcement training.
Gotcha.
Law enforcement training. So as soon as I turned the TV on, I see me. Like I'm all across the United States, bro. In New Brunswick, Georgia. I'm on the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. And I see me, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. What the odds of that? But I did some stuff like that, started booking commercials. Okay. But like I said, I noticed when movies would come here, they weren't really using us. you know, the local talent. They put us as the extra, but we never actually had the opportunity to audition for the major roles. So I'm like, I understand you want people that follow, but we got some talent here that I know. Like I see it. I've been stage plays and this and that. I see what we do. And of course, I started doing some auditions started doing some stuff, trying to book bigger roles from Tyler Perry Studios, and also I auditioned. So I auditioned for Sisters. The role was Corey, which y'all know Duvall, him and his wife, they got their podcast.
You okay?
Yeah, he's the main character. He got that role. But I auditioned for that role. I auditioned for the One Night in Miami movie, which Regina King made her directorial debut.
Right.
I auditioned for the Jim Brown role. That was cool. Got to see that. And then I just got to a point to where I was like, I'm tired of, you know, you're gonna hear more no's anyways, but I was like, man, it's a different day and age. Like, I always knew if I was gonna make it, I was gonna shoot my own shit anyways. But I was like, fuck it, just come in the game like that. So I was like, I'm gonna write a script that I'm gonna shoot myself. It's not. I've only wrote 2 scripts. So the first script I wrote was on my Little League football coach, which I shot a documentary on him first. And then my homeboy Marcus, he played for him too. He was like, man, speaking of that, you gotta do a movie. So I was like, you're right. So I was like, I'm gonna write a script. Wrote a script and was trying to get people to shoot it. And then my mentor, Kyle C. Miller, was like, why don't you shoot it yourself? And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Then I thought about it. I was like, man, hell no, I can't do that, bro. Like, the shit that I wrote about, like, it's impossible for a nigga like us to do it. Like, I'm gonna have to get some bread.
Some major bag.
So I'm like, see, this explosions and tanks and planes and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can't do that. He was like, okay, that makes sense. So I was like, when I write this next script, I'm gonna write it with the budget in mind.
Right.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it. That's what I do right at this moment.
There you go. So I was like, I'm gonna write it with the budget in mind, and you know, so I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do though. So I was like, damn, what's some of my favorite movies? So I was like, shit, what's some of the movies I can watch over and over again? I was like, I like romantic comedies. So I was like, I love The Best Man. I like Two Can Play That Game. I was like, I'm gonna write some shit like that. And I was like, I'm gonna do like Marlon Wayans said. He was like, he ain't gonna wait on Hollywood, he gonna cast himself.
Right.
So I was like, shit, I'm gonna start in it too. I'm gonna challenge myself. I believe I can do that shit. So I was like, and everybody can relate to love. I had just got divorced. I was like, I can take some of that shit, then the shit I've seen other niggas go through. But I was like, with this one, you know, I can apply it to it, but I want to make it different. Like, I didn't want the dude to be a dog, like a asshole, or like just a real whole ass nigga. Like, I want him to be a good dude who actually trying to do right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he wasn't no lame ass.
Nah,
nigga.
yeah.
Like, what's the one with Christina Milian and Nick Cannon?
Love
Don't Cost a Dime.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be from a black male's perspective, where it shows in a good light. He not necessarily, like I say, not any of those.
Not doing drugs.
Not doing drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? None of that. And it ain't on no like he a punk. You know what I'm saying? Punk ass nigga. Like he just a cool dude.
Yeah,
You know,
clips.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and it's not many movies that show us like that.
Right.
I can't think of one actually that show us like that. It's not many as far as romantic comedy. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something different. And then, but I was like, I'm gonna show how the women can be ain't shit.
Right.
So I was really on my Kevin Samuels shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to not necessarily piss them off.
Rest and power.
Yeah. But I was really trying to show them like it's fucked up out here for us too.
Man,
like,
but women the new dudes though. You know, I say this all the time, and a lot of women don't be wanting to hear it. Like the roles have switched. Like a lot of women out here doing a lot of dirt.
Bro.
They've always been doing it.
They always been doing it. They
They
just
highlight it.
It's out here though.
It's
Like
out here.
married
So-
women to shoot that shit and everything. Like it's
Bro.
crazy.
And I went through some bullshit in my divorce, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna put all this shit in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use all this
I'm
shit.
on one right now.
Yeah. So you seen the movie? So you probably was like, man, my nigga, bro. So and that's what I wanted. It was for the fellas, but I knew the way I was gonna write it though, the females was gonna like it too, and that's literally what I'm getting, bro. Like.
Right.
It's literally 50-50. The girls like it and the dudes like
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was going with that. So that I came up with combining Boomerang, Two Can Play the Game, The Best Man, in one movie, and then making it Little Rock though.
Yeah.
So y'all know how it is dating here. You know what I'm saying?
In the city, boy.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, how if it's just one thing here, it seems like you always end up at that spot because that's what's jumping. It's new, and then like you might be talking to a girl, you with her, next thing you know, like you see your boy, and you like you talk to her.
Yeah, I already.
So you're like, you're like, damn.
That's that 2 degrees, 3 degrees separation.
Yeah, but it's just not like that here too though. But it's
like that everywhere.
It's like that everywhere, really. But like I just tried to make it Little Rock, though. So that's where I was coming from with that. So it was like, damn, this town small. So that's kind of really the
But
thing.
even the big cities be small, especially like the hot spot. Everybody going there, so everybody moving in the same social circles. So it just be like that, man.
Yeah.
So
To get to the beginning portion of just putting it together, speak to some of the challenges you ran into in the initial efforts to bring that to life.
And I'm finna keep it 100. So I'm telling motherfuckers, hey bro, I'm finna do a movie.
Right.
I'm finna do a movie. And I don't know everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, but I don't know everybody. I'm thinking of the people that I know that's in the field that I feel like can pull this off and playing roles or doing this, whatever I need. So I'm thinking of people first that I know, and I reach out to them like, I'm doing this, I want you to be a part of it, I want you to do this, this, and that. Everybody say, yeah, I'm down.
Right.
I'm like, all right, I'm finna start on the script. Before, like I say, and this is before, it's written, but I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna do this, I got a role. I ain't wrote it yet, but I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. I did the research. I know what type of movies that's doing hot right now, as far as low budget or micro budget films. That's gonna be a hit. And I was like, if we come together and use, our resources and our mind, like we don't have to spend a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Do it if we, we can split it up once it come in. That's what I'm really trying to tell people. Like, you gotta be committed to it. Everybody, I'm down. Came down to it. Like I say, I started writing the script. I'm telling people, I'm keeping updated. I'm sending them script. Like, look, this what part you gonna play. This and that, so and so. I get down to it. Like, finally finish the script. Everybody that I asked to play certain roles and do certain things, 99% of them wasn't responding. They wasn't responding. So
like planning a trip with.
Yeah. So
the money ain't good enough.
So the 3 people that's in it, if you seen it, is the janitor. Nate. Jinx. He played Kev.
Okay.
And who's the other person that TJ, Terry Potts. Them the only 3 that from the beginning they was like, I'm down, whatever, just let me know I'm there. Everybody else, I just had to cast them. You know what I'm saying? So I had got to the point, and then I'm reaching out to DPs.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to cameramen. Hey, what's up? They taking their time responding.
Yeah.
Then I'll send you the script. I don't hear nothing. Live was the only person that responded. He was like, yeah, bro, I can do it. He was like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, everybody come here about doing shit, but he was like, what's your budget? I'm like, bro, I ain't got a lot of money, but I was like, I'm willing to pay, this amount.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, and he was like, man, you talking about a movie. He was like, I tell you what, if you meet me at this range, we can do something. I said, bet. I got on the phone, I was like, send me your cash out. So he was like, you gotta send a deposit. He was like, go to my website. So I'm like, your website says like a $50 deposit. He was like, nah, that's a movie. He was like, you gotta send like $1,500 deposit. Send it to him right there.
Yeah.
So he probably was like, damn, this nigga ain't bullshit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And so he was like, we're gonna set the date. I want to shoot like in a month. He was like, nah, fam, that's too early, for a feature. He was like, I tell you, let's push it out to October. That was like in July.
Yeah.
So I was like, bet. So I still hadn't got all the cast together though. So I got him, and I talked to some of my people about being director. So Cal, I asked him to be my director. Coffee to be my assistant director, and then my homeboy Shay, he was like a associate producer as well. So I talked to him, and then Kyle was like, man, I know a good casting director. And I reached out to a casting director. I ain't gonna say who it is, but they was like, I don't want to affiliate with myself with, you know, these type of stereotypes and stuff like that. I was like, you ain't seen it, you don't know
what it's gonna be.
It's because, so I'm like, you don't understand where it's come from. So also when I came up with this movie idea, I wanted to make sure that I had these three things in it, because the movie The Best Man was passed over on by big studios, because these big studios are ran by people that don't look like us, not part of the culture. They don't understand it. They couldn't understand how educated black people could curse, say the N-word, and quote the Bible.
Right.
They didn't think educated black people did that type of stuff. So I was like, whatever I did, I wanted to include that in my movie.
Yeah.
And that's how that. But she was like, I don't necessarily subject myself to that type of stuff. So I was like, once you watch it, you'll be like, oh, it's actually good. Like people from church will be like, man, this is a good movie. It's bringing up good subjects. It's preaching, like all that. So
all black people got a good balance between righteous and ratchet.
Facts.
You watching at home, where you at, talking about you too. So don't act like you too high.
All us do.
Yeah. So fast forward, like I say, my director introduced me to a casting director, and she was like, okay, cool. And I was like, well, whatever we do, I have to make sure I get people's information to market too as well. So she was like, okay, bet. So she casted some people, and then she did a casting call. We had local people from all over the world, you know what I'm saying, submitting, like Australia and everything, submit to this film.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So she came back with the people she selected, and I was like, okay. I was like, that's cool. But then I was looking at it, I was like, no, the whole point of me starting my company was that I want to use local motherfuckers. So I'm like, these local people, just got them in like small roles. I'm like, nah. So I sent it back to her after I changed stuff. I'm like, oh, I know this person that I work with them on this. I know this person like this and that. So I switched stuff around and moved them into bigger speaking roles and stuff like that. And I knew also too, I needed to have people from different markets because it's part of the marketing plan. Right. So we got people from Atlanta go support. We got people from Dallas go support. That's what we got people
like
from
Trish. She from
Houston.
Houston, okay.
Yeah. But she's really from Little Rock.
Oh, yeah. But I be seeing them James Milton.
Yeah, he from Houston.
Houston. Yeah.
But she really from Little Rock though.
Okay,
So yeah. So like I switched it around, and I used mostly all the local people in all the major roles. So and she was like, you can't. I'm like, but I got this. I know what I'm doing. This is my shit. So she was like, well, you need to talk. I'm like, this is my shit. So she was like, okay, you're right. So we go from there. We got the cast solid. Everybody good. And then we get to it. We shoot that shit. That shit turned out good.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? And
elaborate a little bit in regards to, all right, got the cast, budget's there, now we're shooting the film. Speak to the people and those who are creating art like we are, the day-to-day, like how's that process going for you? What in the moment, how would you feel, and what was the stress levels, if stress was there or not?
First of all, as far as the budget, that was number guide really. Like during the time, I actually had some. I shot it during COVID.
Okay.
During 2020, the first, first part of it.
All right.
So I was working a lot, doing a lot of overtime, and then we was getting the COVID overtime pay on top of that, and then I was able to get some extra funding, like maybe like $4,000 from like PPP. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then I was stacking, got my income tax, and was working all this overtime, and then by the time we got ready to shoot, I was working another full-time job. Right. So I used all that to put it towards the budget. But I was like, I feel like I can do all this with this. So me and Live had worked that out, and I told the actors, I paid my actors. You know what I'm saying? Majority, if you had a speaking role, I paid you, and I paid you minimum SAG rate. I was like, now y'all gotta work with me. Like I ain't gonna just pay y'all out at once. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I was like, I'm gonna stagger it out. So I paid them. But so from day to day, I was like, look, it's gonna be some long days. We might do 12, 14, 15 hour days, you know what I'm saying? But when Acrimony was shot in like a week or something like that. They gave me motivation that I was like, shit, I can pull this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wrote it to where I was in 99% of the scenes. So I was like, shit, if anybody, I'm not gonna ask somebody to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. So I like, fuck it. Like, shit, I'm gonna put in the work. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show motherfuckers how to do it. And I was like, I'm gonna challenge myself. So I was the first person to leave and that last person, the first person to get there and the last person to leave every time. You know what I'm saying? So we was on set. You know, some people was tired, and everybody knows. And if you're in the movie, it's a whole lot of sitting around.
Yeah.
Of course, I wasn't sitting around because I'm trying to make sure you get fed. I'm trying to make sure you coming in. You got a ride when you get from the airport. And I'm memorizing lines. Then I'm talking to people like, hey, so when we doing this, you doing that.
Yeah.
In this scene, we're gonna do this. That location not gonna come together. Fuck it, we're gonna go here. That's never not come together. Fuck it, we're gonna go here. Call them. So it was a lot of chaotic shit, but I was on it. But only reason I was able to do what I was doing because I'm from here, and I've been doing this kind of stuff. Not necessarily writing, producing. I'm self-taught. I did all the research, you know what I'm saying, and taught myself. But I had access to these different people, and I used my network. So that's the only reason I was able to get it done, honestly. So that's when people always like, you need to move. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't be able to do it
Anywhere else.
Because you got resources here that you can use.
Facts. So, and I wanted to make sure I highlight the city and the talent, and that's what I was on.
And that's been one of my biggest focuses when it comes to my approach and my contribution to the overall arts here locally. I want to make sure we have a hub here and it stays here. I know some people, you get talent, you get blessings, you go other places because, hey, you may get a good offer that you just can't refuse.
Yeah.
With that said, though, I want to make sure we have that resources here that stays here. Because me personally, you know, it got to be something very outstanding for me to like pick up and go.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much going to be locked in here.
And that's another thing, like they say, that how those other hubs start, people stay
Stay here.
Yeah.
So
they lock in.
but from the beginning, I knew it was gonna hit because it's different. And then I was like, as long as we got a decent DP and the sound is good, I don't care if the acting terrible, my nigga. I don't care if the acting terrible. I don't care if there's water bottles left on set, none of that.
Yeah.
The story is good and it's different. Motherfuckers will ignore that and watch it.
Right.
And we see it every day on Tubi and on other sites. Like we see,
You know, I'm a Tubi head, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I know,
Bro. We see a lot of bullshit, but people like it though. So I knew it was gonna be a hit. But I had got to the point where I was like, fuck. I was like, damn, I don't know why I'm paying all these motherfuckers. I was like, man, because honestly, from the beginning though, I was trying to use friends. I felt like if I would spend anything, it might be a 2-3 bands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm gonna release it completely free on Facebook.
Okay.
Only, because I was taking the standpoint, because like Red Table Talk is only available on Facebook.
Right.
I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah.
But I was taking it to that point, and I was also, so within the movie, I wanted to incorporate, at the time, like trending topics that was from Black Twitter. So if you watch the movie, y'all know we referenced a lot of shit that was trending. So it was kind of meant to go viral.
Right.
And I wrote it that way too, to where when you watching it, you don't even realize that an hour 30 minutes went by. Because most of us watching little small TikTok videos is over with in a couple of minutes or seconds. So I wanted people to be scrolling like, what's this? Damn, this shit look good. It's a whole movie. Like, they get to watching it, and next thing you know, like, damn, what's next? And then they look up like, damn, that was an hour 30 minutes. Let me get up. So it's like that on purpose. If you watch, you'll be like, damn, like it's a bunch of shit happening like back to back, and then like I gotta rewrite it. I missed something. Like if you doing something, but that's why I wrote it how I was. But I realized like shit, I can't take that approach no more because I spend too much money. It's like whatever I do, I gotta make my money back. So I was like, well, I'm gonna treat it as if it's gonna go to Netflix.
Right.
And I'm gonna make sure the poster looks good, don't look low budget. Y'all know what I mean, like my cousin or somebody in the Dutch. You know what I'm saying?
Put stuff together.
At the very least, I was like, I'm gonna make sure that's good. So I found somebody to do my poster. I was like, I got somebody to do my cousin to do my photography, and I came up with the concept on how the poster would look. I did all that, like I say, and I like at least the presentation has to be good.
Yeah.
But I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna treat it like it's going to Netflix,
Right.
and I'm gonna do all the research I need to make sure it, whatever I need to do to make sure it's Netflix compatible. I'm gonna do that on that end, and then I'll be able to deliver it. And anybody that knows anything about film, delivering the film is not an easy task. Most people aren't able to do that. So I did all the research on that. So I had all my ducks in a row. You know what I'm saying? I'm self-taught on all that. So it's not on Netflix yet, but once it get done doing the numbers it's gonna do, it's possible that 2, 3 years, 4 years from now that they'll be like, man, we've been hearing about this movie, people been requesting it, we're gonna put it on our platform. So that's a good thing about artwork. It never dies.
Yeah.
It never dies.
We'll put a pin and we'll continue this on the back end. We'll take a quick little break. Before we go though, for those who may still be watching, how can they find you? Anything you want them to follow on, let people know.
Instagram is SeJames, SeJames, Senior SR. Facebook, SeJames Humphrey. Nice Guys Finished Last Movie on Instagram as well. That's pretty much all you need. I'm active on all those. I'm on LinkedIn too. But
And to let them know where they can find the movie.
Tubi, Amazon Prime Video, which you will have to rent it on there, and you also have to rent it on Google Play. So it's on those 3 platforms.
And everything you just said, I have it in the description box below too. Links and things of that degree and information. And while we're here, hell, Bobby, let people know about your photography, man.
AlluringCrazyPhotography.com. You can also find me back on Facebook. I know y'all tired of the back and forth shit. I am too. But you can find me on Facebook at ACP. Just type that in and my portfolio should pop up. And on my personal page, Bobby Timms on Facebook.
JD, you want to put the people out there too for yourself?
Well, my OnlyFans is, I'm just fucking with you. The_solution285 on Instagram, Snapchat, and then JD Hill on Facebook. And I'm gonna be there. I ain't going nowhere in and out like my boy does.
Already. And
You still pop locking on your OnlyFans?
I'm still working on my OnlyFans, man. I just do the robot for 24 hours. If you want to see that, I do that, and I got a mean worm, so just check
Already.
it
I don't know what you mean by that. But
okay,
okay.
he's in talking to sisters over there.
out. Right, yeah.
Not the word.
The word, you gotta.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about something else.
Nah,
That's your problem. That's your problem. That's your problem.
Come on with it. Alright, so I guess we're gonna jump right back in at the.
Okay, I go myself a little bit.
My bad.
Please.
Yeah.
But yes, Clyde 1/7 the 3rd on YouTube. I dropped 3 projects over the summer. Small. Dez just came out August 7th. Then you had the Textbook Tyrant, that was back in July on the 16th or 15th. And you had, of course, the Next Door Strangers. That was in June, the 12th. But like I said, I'm gradually putting content out there as the years go by and the months come together. So keep subscribe to all the channels you see available. 51 Witty, myself. Check out my man SeJames and support your black people. I say it all the time.
Please.
I don't know why you have not subscribed yet, but subscribe. Share the links. Please. Like everything.
We're growing, man.
Yeah, we know. We getting there. We getting there. Slowly but surely.
Slowly going up, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, see you on the back end.
Alright.
What's up, YouTube world? Hey, this your boy E-Bob from 501 Witty coming at you for the one time. Do me a favor, head on over to that YouTube page, click that subscribe button, also turn your notifications on. Hey, we got so much content we want to share with you guys and we don't want you to miss out. Thanks for your support and your likes and your views, man. One.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yes. And I was slightly on time today, so everybody
getting better.
Everybody getting better.
I ain't sure nobody asked about it, so you
Baby
know.
steps.
Yeah, baby steps.
He was late too.
Yeah, I
He
was.
was late, guys.
Shit, we
Black people.
We come from the Verizon world and shit. I ain't
He was so melted.
well, I used to stay caught up in that motherfucker later. I come in there and make my 2-3 calls to get out the phone, man.
No, you weren't doing shit then, was
Dude,
you?
I had to get my survey.
Oh,
Shit, as
damn.
long as I got my survey, my shit was at 100%. They ain't say shit to me.
Dude did not care, man.
And you got paid regardless of whatever?
Yeah, I was there the whole 8 hours.
Oh, you just chilling.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a supervisor, take people's supervisor calls and everything. They can fuss that. That's me. I'm that guy.
Oh, okay.
That dude did not care.
Okay.
I ain't never seen nobody like him, man.
Still in time.
The man thing got a job done though, so he really wants to spend the time.
Man, I
The
go
work
up
was
in
done.
there, I make my survey,
Uh-huh.
and then shit. You know, somebody might have a tough call. Let me get the phone. I take a call for them.
Yeah,
I
how-
walk around, go kick it for a little while.
So when you take them calls, did you kind of like de-escalate things, make the
yeah, I'm that
feel
guy.
important?
But I gave away the house though. I ain't
But
gonna
that's what your job is.
I got one a month of service.
There you
or
go.
something like I'm that nigga though.
I mean, 'cause they-
I will. You
They
know.
got an allotment of funds for that very reason.
Yeah, everybody they got
Yeah.
a retention tool and shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, to keep the people.
Whatever keeps the customer happy.
Exactly.
That shit. The customer service is a lost art though, man. I hate calling.
Well, hell, now you can't even do that shit after you talk to a goddamn automated system.
Yeah, I hate that.
For example, when I called Comcast trying to get some shit done, I requested representatives like 5 different times for
Right.
different ways of doing it, and they still put me in fucking a robot trying to talk to
I'm
them.
gonna give you the cheat code to this shit.
Which one?
While they talking, just
Yeah,
put
she
zero like a
said the same
motherfucker.
shit, man.
Zero
No,
like a motherfucker.
I did.
I zero
No,
their ass
bro,
down.
I'm telling you, I went that approach too, bro, and they still circle back to the automated system.
Yeah, some of them, that's all.
They make
That's
you.
all they get.
That's something exactly. They're gonna make you make the payment, come current, or whatever the case may be. And if you ain't doing that shit, thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Man, I seen where it was going though. It was like they was steady pushing us toward send them to the automated system or do this or send them online and shit. So I see that's why I was like, man, shit, it is what it is with me. I'm just gonna treat it like they gonna treat me. Shit, they push me out this bitch in a bit anyway.
No, for real. And then of course, some places, you know, like Walmart, some Walmart, it's all self-check registers. Maybe 2 registers now, but it's all self-check.
And that's your
That's unless you're in the Southwest, they got rid of those self-checks. Motherfucker was stealing.
No, they still got the same shit.
All right, on baseline, they
Now they added more, I think.
Oh, they got it on both sides.
Well, at one point, they got rid of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Nah, shit, they in there.
They added more. They added more than they originally was.
Yeah, they in there.
Motherfucker walking out like
Walmart just don't know how much money they lose.
The only thing they do now is that they make
Put your
motherfuckers
self-check
check
out.
though.
Man, I mean, yeah, you got scared up. People ain't scared of everything.
Man, they ain't losing no money. That shit insured, bro.
No, no, you right in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right.
They ain't gonna never. If motherfuckers still they still get paid for this
Yeah, you
shit
get-
off the inventory.
Yeah.
We back in.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Hey, we got
I
some
see,
content.
shit, I
We-
ain't
man,
mad.
I let shit go. I knew what I was doing. I said, let shit go. We got some good content.
Okay, yeah.
But hey,
We
we're back in.
yeah.
We sorry for that. Hey, we just having a good time.
Yeah, we just
SeJames.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about Nice Guys in this last.
Yeah.
And what's next? You don't got to go into detail, but I mean, I know you ain't just gonna put a movie out and just walk away from the game.
Nah, I got a couple projects in mind that I'm working on. I actually started on a couple other things, but honestly, man, I said I wasn't going to start on another movie or script until I got distribution, and then once I got the distribution, I realized like, nah, you can't just not market it. So I'm like, shit, I gotta focus on the marketing
Pushing
part.
the product.
I gotta push it, and I can't abandon it too early to start working on something else. And that's one thing in my mindset was coming in. I was like, I will not start something and not finish it. I won't see it through. So I was like, what I mean by see it through, I'm gonna see it through to get distribution, which I did that. And now I gotta see it through at least getting the word out to as many people as I can right now. So I'm not in a rush to start that one because this has only been on the platform for a month or 2 months. It was Amazon in June, Tubi in July. So I'm not in a rush to necessarily start on the next one. But I do have something in mind. I started.
Yeah, lay the groundwork.
Yeah. So I started on it, but I'm not in a rush to do it because I feel like I gotta at least push this for. I'm setting the time frame, so I want to push it for about 8-9 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So the first quarter of next year, and then go.
Yeah.
That thing was basically let it have a life of its own. I'm done.
Yes.
My child's out there. Let it go into the world. They grown now.
Exactly.
And needing to come find me.
Exactly. So and that way I have something to stand on too. I have a few numbers and stuff that I can show people, like this is what I did prior to or whatever.
Body of work.
Yeah, body of work. And now you see that I can do it, you know what I'm saying, as well. But
are you involved in other people's projects too? I know you said do a little acting shit. Like, are you like? Cause I know you have the Nice Guys finish last. Like you said, you get into the promotion, and now you're just trying to push the film, get to the eyes of the public. But you yourself, are you still working in addition to that with other people?
I haven't had the opportunity to.
So you said, "Fuck y'all."
Nah. Ain't nobody saying shit to me about doing shit. You know what I'm saying? At the same time.
Yeah, I got you.
Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody approached me. You know what I'm saying? So if I got time, I'll do it.
Now, do you think that's because you moving now? Because you know sometimes people don't, you know what I'm saying, they be feeling away about
I try not to think like that.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
I doubt it. But before I did
You're not getting that off yourself, are you?
Huh?
You're not getting that off yourself.
I don't think I am.
Okay.
I don't think I am, because what I'm saying, before this project wasn't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you didn't speak to that.
Yeah.
But you said they would take you seriously and shit like that.
Yeah. They weren't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit, I don't know, bro. I just do my.
you just do your thing and live.
And I'm not.
So if I reach out to you, though, you're gonna, hey, I'm ready.
Bro, anybody that know me, bro, that's probably my problem. I probably say yes too much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I actually, in my mind, with this one, I was like, I have to start telling people no. And I have, people have approached me about doing certain stuff. Like certain podcasts, I'm like, they reached out, I'm like, I can't do it right now because I'm focused on this.
Well, you know, because we had the conversation a while back, you was like, you know, conflict of schedule.
Yeah. So like, I didn't say no, but I'm like, I got a lot of stuff going. Like, I gotta make time. So I used to just, bet let's do it. Like I drop whatever I'm doing and go help other people out. And that's another thing too. Sometimes you gotta realize, man.
Talk to them, tell them.
You gotta focus on you, man. Put yourself first, man. And that's what I've been focused before all this.
Real quick.
Yeah.
This is I agree with that wholeheartedly. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
That goes to everything in life.
Everything. That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's before I got with that.
Because personally, right now, going through this
Divorce
that
made me do that.
no, seriously, because I love my kids, and this is to my children. I love you, motherfuckers. You know this. However, I'm just fucking. That's why I say to my kids. They know. That's the way I talk. So, but like you were saying, what you're about to say, I realized I got a life still too.
Exactly.
Because I told myself, and I tell other people this, and some people disagree with all my, relos, people that I'm real cool with. They be like, I don't know, man, I don't know. I hate being that older person, 60, 75 years old, sitting down, grandkids talk to me, daddy, granddaddy, blah, blah, blah. What did you want to do when you grow up? What did you really want to do? And I tell them, well, I didn't do it because I put my life on pause.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm doing me because my kid's going to be good. I'm still going to be a father. I'm still going to be integral in their life. Right. But I got like on Baby Boy when she told Jody, Mama got a life too.
Yeah.
Bro.
For real. So go ahead.
That's exactly where I was going with that. So I got my divorce finalized in 2020. It's been
congratulations. I hope they.
You said congratulations.
So
I mean, I'm not. Hey, salute.
That might be a congratulations, son.
So like going through that process,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn, like, bro, on top of COVID, like, bro, you gotta look out for you, bro. Like, cause
health-wise, mentally,
everything. So, but like. Once COVID hit and I started seeing people our age just falling like flies,
man, dying. Yeah.
And like, bro, I promise you, like 30-some people that I know in the past, and then it wasn't all from COVID, just accidents and cancer, just crazy shit. Like, I ain't never experienced so much death in my life, bro. Like 30-some people have passed away in the last 3 years, bro, that I know personally. Yeah. Half of them was family members, like close family, people that like taught me out of time and shit.
Man, COVID made life real.
Yeah.
Like even if you was moving through life thinking that, man, I'm gonna be good, I got time, but this is the third. COVID made life so real.
I mean, for those, I was paralyzed this time last year from COVID. It went straight to my spine, fucked me up.
That's crazy, bro. I remember.
Yeah.
But that made me so. Once going through that, bro. Seeing that, I was like, bro, tomorrow ain't guaranteed. And I was like, I'm gonna start putting me first. And I'm gonna live my best life. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do.
Because if you good, the thing people around will be good.
Exactly.
If you ain't together, then it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Especially a man as a leader.
Take care of yourself, man. And this is one of my favorite quotes. I say this, you know, anybody know me, I don't know, everything I do will always revert back to the Bible or the Word or something like that, man. So, deliberate self-mediocrity is a sin, man. So, don't cheat yourself, man. Live life on full. Right. Don't put it off, like you say, don't set it to the side like I'm putting my dream on hold. Like, take care of you so you can take care of
everybody else. Yeah.
Right.
So, that's at the end of the day, that's all it is, man.
And, like, take that shit to heart, guys. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, if you're watching evening, in the morning, whatever, or just this particular section, take care of yourself first. Because if you are not together, and everyone around you are at a disservice, because you can't take care of them the proper way.
You can't pick nobody up on your knees.
No, seriously, you can't be a good father, you can't be a good husband, you can't be a good friend, you can't be a good associate, a co-worker.
You're fucked up.
Yeah, it all falls apart.
And shit gonna come at you, bro, like.
Of course.
And then, so like, that's not even on the bad shit. Like, it's gonna be opportunities that's gonna be good shit that may seem good. So like, you may be focused on you doing you. Motherfucker might come at you and be like, bro, I want you to come and move out here to such and such. I'm gonna pay you this amount. But then you like, that's straight, that's a good opportunity. But I don't know, I feel like what I'm doing right here, I'm in my bag.
Well, like in Domino's, all money ain't good money.
All money ain't good money, bro. So that's exactly. You know, this a nigga right here. Yeah, Domino's. Everybody don't know that, bro. You can't throw that, take that 15 with that big 12 out there.
Yeah. Everybody get paid around. You're like, hold your man.
That's the real nigga right there.
That's the real though.
That's funny. Domino's. Analogy. That's how you know there's a nigga. But man, like I say, I came into the mindset like I ain't taking no shit from nobody, and like I'm gonna live my life to the fullest,
the right way,
and like I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. And that was, I made my mind up that same year I said I would do the movie, like 2019. I said going into 2020, fuck everybody.
Yeah, it's about me. Get it done.
And a blessing in addition to that, brother, and especially goes for all of us in the room. Yeah. We're realizing this at a younger age.
Yeah.
Because we could have easily came to the light to this in 50.
Yeah.
It's been too late. Yeah. Like, fuck.
Well, it ain't never too late. I ain't gonna cut nobody short. It ain't never too late, but it's kind of there on the father end.
It's definitely been.
You done missed out on a lot of stuff.
Yes, sir. You probably have more days behind you have in front of you at that point. Yeah. But at this age, we still at a good age where we're hitting our financial strides. Yeah. We got our wits about it still. Right. Everything is good from a health standpoint. So yes, I'm glad that it happened for you in the sense that you're able to still have a lot more ahead of you to implement everything you've learned and you gained, and of course put it out from going forward.
Facts. Right. And that's man, like I said, there's a lot of sacrifice. I left one job and even worked for the government to go take another job that was paying less, so I could focus on my arts. You know what I'm saying? Focus on my arts and like shit. I ain't making shit, but shit, nigga, I always been a nigga that can make some shit work with what I got.
No, everybody know I'm operating at a loss to this day. I have not seen any financial gain for what I'm doing, but I love what I'm doing so much that I know it's gonna pay for itself eventually.
In the long run, it's a miracle.
Yeah, man. And I believed in the project, bro. I believed in what I was doing. And like, shit, bro, if you cool with me, fool with me. If you not, fuck you too, shit. That's what I'm on, bro. Like, my promise to God, nigga, like, bro, if y'all, I be talking cash shit on some of my Facebooks. Like, bro, where I'm at right now, either you gonna get down, you gonna lay down. Right. You can get with me, fuck with me or not. Like, shit, I ain't fucked up. I'm getting it, bro. Like, and ain't nobody gonna promote you like you. Fuck what people saying. Bro, I don't give a damn, bro. Nobody's gonna support you like you. You better pub yourself, promote yourself all day, every day. I'm in motherfuckers' inboxes, I'm posting, I'm sharing, and this and that.
Cause you hit me in the inbox, I had already seen it twice.
Hey, I don't know till you tell me.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was scared to tell everybody.
I got around, I watched it too myself, so but you're right about promoting yourself. Once again, same thing. I promote my shit a lot.
That's what you're supposed to do, man, because it's you, man. You got. I'm telling you, man. At the end of the day, don't sit back and be worried about what motherfucker got to say, bro. Pub. Ain't nobody, your mama, your sister, your brother, your twin, your kids, nobody gonna push you like you, man. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. and like I'm not, like I say, at least like I say, I'm branded.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, they when they, you may not fuck with me, but at the end of the day, when you see that nice guys for his last post, you be like, damn, I seen that somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm programming you, right? I'm hitting everybody I can. When you see it again, you like, that's old boy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm branding it right now, like, so that's what I'm doing. You may not fuck with us supporting now, but eventually
You gonna have to.
You gonna have to.
It's gonna be in your face.
I'm putting it in everybody's face, and niggas I know that be hating on me.
I'm still gonna
Hey, what's up, bro? You see what I'm moving?
Yeah.
Cause I mean, again, I'm from the hood. Like, shit, bro. I came from nothing. It is what it is. But most people ain't on that shit. But if they want to be on that shit, we can. But
Right.
I don't fuck with nobody unless they fuck with me, bro. But at the end of the day, we know what's up, man. Like, shit, the way I move and what I do, man. If a nigga hating on some bullshit, that's a personal problem.
Yeah.
Cause like I say, anybody who wanted to be a part of this project, that's another thing. Bro, I was like, come on. I ain't tell nobody no. So that's another thing.
So you give an opportunity too.
I'm giving opportunity, bro. Like literally, everybody, it was people, Keith Harper, he was like, what's up, bro? Like, man, I just heard about the movie.
Shout out to Keith, for real.
Yeah, he was like, what's up, bro? I just heard about the movie, man. Like, you got any more parts? I was like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, we casted all the parts, but I was like, I think I got something for you, bro. I was like, I'm gonna find something for you.
He's the officer that came to the door, dancing and little parties.
And at the time, like I say, like, I ain't know Keith. I had never seen or heard of Keith. You know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised at it, but when he hit me up, I was like, I'm gonna find something for you. For you, I promise you. And it ain't gonna be no bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got you. Like, you get a feature, like your shit. So I was like, bet, put him in his role. So everybody, I'm telling you, everybody who wanted to work with, I told nobody. I don't care if you had any experience or nothing. Right. But I can't do that on the next one. Y'all know that, right? Yeah. Like, and I treat, so everybody who was part of this one, they had to send a resume and headshot. So obviously, you might do that on the next one too. But I won't be able to take everybody, but I'm willing to give people opportunities and stuff like that. But,
and I think they should understand that too, because as you elevate in a particular line of work, it comes with a different level of vetting, overall processes that has to be followed, because they have their own systems in place that show it's been working, because it's still in existence. So you have to be mindful, like, hey man, it's a business. You can't just show up, you gotta submit things, you gotta wait, you gotta be clear.
Yeah.
No, it's business. So like, don't think like less of him. He just following a particular process.
And I promise you, I'm not acting funny and think I'm bougie. It's like, it's just like you say, we gotta vet you somehow. And then at the same time too, bro, what I say earlier, like all these people I approach, I ain't begging nobody for shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't same for anybody. Don't beg nobody to be part of anything you doing. You know what I'm saying? Get people who want to be a part of it. They're going to be more passionate. I promise you, they're going to be more productive. So,
and you'll have a better product.
And you will have a better product.
Because it will show on camera.
Yep. So anybody, you got to keep hitting them up. Hey, what's up? Fuck that shit. I ain't do nobody like that, bro. Bro, I'm going to be real with you. So, it's celebrities. I ain't going to drop. It's some celebrities.
You don't have to get a name.
Nah, fuck it. Nah, I didn't have to beg them, but I'm saying, so like, they just responded, you know what I'm saying, late. And I didn't beg nobody. Like, I hit them up like, hey, what's up? So, Willie Taylor was supposed to be in it. Famous Amos and Lil JJ. But, again, we shot it during COVID. So, at the same time.
A lot of times, niggas can't move around.
Yeah. I was like, I ain't even finna bother them with that. That's another thing, like, with me. I don't necessarily think about begging. I'm just like, I don't want to bother you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, that nigga still hit me up. Like, man, I'm busy. I got shit I'm trying to do. I can't respond to them. I'll get to them, but I don't like bothering people. That's just me. I don't take shit personal like that. But at the same time, like I say, I ain't begging nobody for shit. But I'm gonna fuck with them. I still fuck with all of them. Like, we got some shit in the works. But that, like I say, people, I was trying to do it on a whole different level. Like, I did it on this level, but I didn't want to do it short either. Everybody doing shorts, bro. And I just knew I could pull it off. I don't know, I can't explain it. Like, I had confidence in myself. And I also wanted to challenge myself, also being the lead actor in it. So I just knew I could pull it off, bro.
But the way you did it, though, you did it for the city, though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole movie was Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Like, from seeing different stuff, different scenes, different sites, different locations, like it was for the city, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of worked out the way that it was supposed to work out in this.
And that was on purpose, bro. Also having us looking good on camera in suits and ties.
I was suited and booted on that
in prominent positions at the office, like that was on purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The office scene showing the city, that was on purpose. I wanted to highlight the city. And if you look at the poster, I'm not on the poster. All you see is my hands holding the ring.
Yeah.
I was trying to highlight as many people as I could. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With, you know, I'm the star. Like my name all over. I wrote it, produced, and starred in it. But like you look, you see everybody else first. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I had to put in the work.
Right.
I'm not gonna ask you to do nothing that I wasn't willing to do myself. So shit, motherfuckers see like, this nigga with like he serious. So now other people watching, bro. So fuck it, I'm a name drop, bro. Like no, like I'm finna my buddy, I end up because of this movie run into Lazrael. Lazrael, he's the one who did the Unknown movie with Master P and then the other movie with Master P. He's from Arkansas. End up running to him. He like, bro, I see you. I ain't know you knew who I was. I know I like what you doing. What I really like about it, it's a love story. He was like, it ain't all, you know what I'm saying, just all a bunch of ratchets. Like everybody can relate to that. That's something that you can market. I was like, bro, that's what I was going for. He was like, man, I like that. Keep doing what you're doing. He was like, give me a call. And he was like, I'm going to see whatever I can do to help, you know, give you some words. I got you. Mm-hmm. And I ended up signing with him as a producer's rep. Like, and again, I did all the research, you know what I'm saying? So I knew what to look for and what to look for on contracts and all that. And then I know some people, most of us artists, we're not into the business like that. I'm an MBA, so that might be why it's easier for me to actually manage and do all this shit. So he did the best he could to get me a deal. It was on the table in front of BET. That and people watching like that looked like a BET movie. We tried to get that done, but they decided to pass on it. But me being me, I don't make them regret that. So, you know what I'm saying? So he shopped around a few other places, wasn't able to get nothing done. But I knew I had another option. So it was another producer rep that I was able to, that he had reached out to me a long time before the movie was even done. He knew off the poster. He was like, bro, just off the poster, I can tell that you put some thought and some money behind it. He was like, I don't know how much you spent. It was like, but it looked like a pretty good budget movie. It was like, it looks good. I believe I can get it into distribution. And then he had reached back out to me. He had, through the whole process, he was like, you good? And I was telling him, I was like, well, I signed with a different producer rep. And he was like, all right, if that don't work out, come back with me. So he came back and we was able to get it on Prime and Tubi, man. And that was because I was pubbing, and I think he might have saw it on one of these groups and reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, pub yourself. Just because you ain't getting the likes and comments, don't mean people ain't see it. Like I said, I ain't no Lazrael knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? This guy reached out to me. I promise you, bro. Post and share. Like
with that overall, just posting and sharing anything at the back end. Anyone you want to shout out right now, so they can just say, hey, man, shout out to this person.
Lazrael, shout out to Chris Baxter, producer rep, shout out to Cal T. Miller, Coffee Davis, Larry Jenkins, Nate Williams, Shay, Mike Stout, Mallory. All of them were intricate in getting this movie done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my core team. Monica Reed, Live Maze, like, bro, we had a dope cast. And also Cal T. Miller, he said something. He was like, man, that's an anointing about you that you was able. So I don't know if y'all from here, but I don't know if y'all know him. But like, so Cal, Coffee, and who was the other person? But Coffee and Cal, those two do stage plays and have done movies. It was like, bro, not most people in this industry not gonna have other creators working with them on their staff. Like, they just, it's the ego. They're like, for you to just allow us to work with us. And I'm like, yeah, exactly how Kevin Hart was talking about how he is. There is no ego with him in The Rock. I don't care about how much money. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Bro, I just told you, whoever wanted to come work on the project, come on.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's not about me. We building
We're doing something bigger. And
It's
then,
bigger.
yeah, we gotta bring
It's
it
bigger.
back to the city. You know what I'm saying?
It's
We gotta
bigger.
bring Arkansas. So.
Like, and I've worked with y'all no, that's who the other person, Sabrina Wright. Sabrina Wright, she's also done stage plays, but I brought this is the first time they've all worked together on one project.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I brought them all together. So, and I've worked with each one of them individually on different projects. So, and that's what I'm doing, man. I'm trying to bring people together and make it about, make it bigger. So,
Man, we appreciate you coming through, blessing our channel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
y'all blessing me, man. Sure. Y'all been putting in the work to, you know what I'm saying? And not to say I'm better than anybody, or I didn't like, shout out to Chris James, man. He doing this thing. I ran into him. He was like, man, what you do is short. I was like, he was like, you ever done any shorts? I'm like, nah, I don't. I was like, I'm not doing shorts. He was like, man. He was like, but you gotta get your feet wet. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing no shorts.
I'm straight in.
Yeah. I'm like the type of person I am, and I'm putting the work. Y'all may not see it. I've done the research. I've been a part of sets. You know what I'm saying? I got an idea of how it works and what to do. So I was like, my mindset. So I heard what was that app that came out not too long ago where you talk. It's basically a group call. What's that shit?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. So Ava DuVernay said exactly what I was thinking. She was like, don't do shorts. Utilize your save up your money. Utilize your resources and do features. And she was like, do that because you can actually, that's something of more value, if that makes sense.
Mm.
You can take that and actually make money off of it.
Yeah.
I was looking at it from a business standpoint. And then you can make money off shorts, but it's just hard. It's just hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the very least, if I didn't get a distribution deal, what I was going to do is do my own marketing and just rent out theaters and go out around the country.
And let people check it out.
Letting people check it out. Charging, you know what I'm saying, whatever I feel like the budget will need to be to make my money back
Right.
at least. Mm-hmm. So at the very least I can tour the United States showing my movie. That was the plan.
Right.
Like, and then once I get done doing that shit, I go invest in some DVDs and do like Masterpiece.
Say out the trunk with
Yeah, out the trunk.
Yeah.
So also from
On that ludicrous shit.
Yeah, shit.
also from the beginning, I was like, Master P, Tyler Perry, and Marlon Wayans. Master P went platinum at the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Perry, he said, create and own your content. Don't sell it to nobody. That's the
Right.
only reason he was able to do what he wanted to do. Marlon Wayans, he said he don't wait on Hollywood to cast him. He cast himself. And that was my mindset from the beginning.
Right.
So that's where I was going with that. But like I said, I dove head first because, like I said, I've been putting in the work. I had an idea where I wanted to go, and I felt like I could market it. So that's where I was going with it.
Well, man, I think that's pretty much good information.
Yeah.
We kind of got the overall beginning, middle, and where you gonna go in the future.
Yeah.
I'm saying we good, bro. Y'all got anything else for the man?
Keep grinding, bro.
Man, appreciate it.
For real.
Appreciate it.
I like hearing stories like this, man.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate it, man. Like I say,
Cause you giving somebody else out there hope that's kind of scared or stepping to get to where they trying to go. Maybe they hear your message and
Nice Guys finished last. Amazon Prime, Tubi,
Google Play.
and Google Play.
Yeah.
Support your people.
Please.
And all the information that you just spoke about earlier, be at the bottom. Bobby will send us off.
peace.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's how it ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
That was
Subscribe to the
right.
channel.
I mean, you said
Tell them about it, Jiggy. Tell them about it.
I can't after that.
They can't.
JD, OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm on
he
the
got
motherfuckers
feet
doing my
pics.
shit.
oh
Shit, I just went and got a pedicure and everything, whatever you need.
shit. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
That's it.